This is awkward occurrence or awkward entertainment. So we're going to be talking about reality shifting experiences. We're going to be talking about real experiences, not those fake stories everybody tells on YouTube, everybody tells on Reddit and Amnino and TikTok. Anyone who says they shifted, fake, 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 not real. We're going to talk about real experiences, real dark experiences. There's no good experiences when you do these reality shifting methods. So let's get right into this. Now, some kid or some young adult, more than likely a kid, posted, "I experienced something very weird today." And this was a couple of days ago when I left this from Reddit. So I'm going to read from the top. This post is mainly about my experience, but it can be considered a theory as well. They know English is not their first language, so bear with them. Oh, I already did this one. Yeah, I did this one. So this one is talking about they were in a state of hypergoic state. That's when you're half asleep and half awake. That's when kids more than likely start doing sorcery on themselves. They perform sorcery hypnosis on themselves, start counting backwards. Hypnosis is not anything from the medical world. It's not medical. It's none of that. It's straight sorcery, occult. Um, I'm gonna skip ahead. I basically opened my eyes only whilst my body was frozen. I saw random. It is sleep paralysis. If your body is frozen, that's sleep paralysis. And if your eyes are open, sleep paralysis. I saw random images right in front of my eyes. So they probably saw a shadow demon or whatever they saw, which was still a demon. And I was fully aware of what I was experiencing. Fully aware, meaning they were fully awake, but they couldn't move. But I didn't let myself fully wake up. Yeah, you was fully aware. You was woke, even though you had that little bit feeling asleep. I then decided to try my luck and shift. So you try to shift while you saw images in front of you, monsters and whatever. Let's continue. Let's continue. I saw. Okay, let's. Where we at? Then I decided to try my luck, and the first thing that came to my mind was to shift to somewhere near my relatives. And the second I thought of it, I saw and heard them clearly, and I started to shift question mark. No, you started to go into a psychotic schizophrenic state, which you were already in a psychotic schizophrenic state. When you say you saw images in front of your eyes and you couldn't move your body, everything started to turn black. A lot of people report their room being black, turning black. They don't understand if they're awake or asleep. More than likely, you're awake. They're awake. My room started to turn black, and I was basically shifting to somewhere. You was hallucinating. But I got scared and stopped myself, and my brain started to think of aliens randomly. Randomly, they got thoughts of aliens, which aliens is another word for demons. For some reason, then I shifted my attention to another thing, and I started seeing and hearing it. So whatever he shifted his thoughts to, he started seeing it and hearing it as he was awake. But all of a sudden, I started choking. So something started choking him. That would be the spirits. Like someone was squeezing the F out of my stomach, and I even heard myself making a noise in my brain, whatever that means. I wonder, I don't know what that is. I gotta look that up. I wonder if it was, or it has to do with creepy thoughts that came to my mind. And creepy thoughts come to all of their minds. These people who try shifting, creepy thoughts come to their mind, creepy feelings come to their mind. Those two connect with one another. It comes from the spirits. It comes from the demon. Those two connect to one another, and it makes them want to continue to try to shift. It makes them want to continue to perform sorcery on themselves, to perform hypnosis, to do affirmations, which is chant. If you look in the Bible, it's something called enchanters. Enchanters would basically say affirmations and chant. Let's continue. Now, where are we at in this? And I wonder, I wonder if it has something to do with the creepy thoughts that came to my mind. And in the end, I had to stop myself altogether because I was basically too scared. I know you were scared because you were seeing shit and you was hearing shit. So they had to stop trying to shift. Now, where are we at? Yeah. Altogether, I basically, I didn't want to get into some other realm or dream where creepy things happen to me. The creepy things were already happening to you, as you stated up here, and you really weren't asleep. Your eyes was open and your body couldn't move. So, my conclusion. So his conclusion is similar things has happened to him before. And I realized that I could go back to dreaming with this. Therefore, I'm not 100% sure if it can help with shifting. Yeah, no, yeah. So what happened to him? He went into sleep paralysis, and he started hallucinating. He started seeing things. That's what happened. He started hearing things. That's what happened. Now, if you play with a Ouija board, you and some friends, you all are going to experience the same hallucination. You're going to experience the same demons, the same creepy things at one time. The only difference is with reality shifting, that single person is the only one playing around with spirits. This whole thing is nothing but contacting demons. That's it. Nothing but contacting demons and your soul becoming oppressed or possessed. That's all it is. It's no such thing as shifting. Hearing voices. So this was 4 months ago, someone else stated they heard voices. Sometimes when I listen to mantras, which is subliminals, mantras are used to contact idols, false gods, ghosts, demons. Did they use them to contact? We can't contact dead loved ones because you can't talk to dead people. Dead people are dead. They aren't walking around once again. So, start again. Sometimes when I listen to mantras, I hear people, I know their voices. That's just like saying the devil can come in any shape or size so that the devil can manipulate people's voices. I know their voices and they're just saying words like maybe or phrases like nah, not really. And I only have this when I listen to mantras in the same week or in the same day. I don't know why they say in the same week or same day. Should I break from mantras for a bit and listen to a flush? So when they say I listen to mantras in the same week, no, the same day. It happens every time you listen to mantras, aka subliminals. So when you listen to subliminals, people who do law of attraction, they listen to subliminals. They also hallucinate, hear voices. If you go over to the subreddit subliminals, those people won't right out tell you they hear voices and they see stuff. But you can pretty much guess they hear voices and they see stuff. Sometimes you'll find some people telling the truth. Sometimes you'll find the people telling the truth. Not all the time, but sometimes. A subliminal flush. A flush doesn't work. A flush is listening to another mantra. That's all it is listening to another mantra. It pretends to work. The devil make it pretends to work. Then maybe after a day or two, you go right back to that psychotic state. You go right back to that mental illness. You go right back to being oppressed. I hear a lot of people who listen to subliminals talking about doing protective spells. I've heard people in reality shifting talk about doing protective spells. People in law of attraction talk about doing protective spells. Like protection from what? Exactly. You do realize you saying protection spell is you saying you're doing witchcraft magic. Okay, witchcraft magic comes from the devil. So how are you gonna use the devil's own? How you gonna use the devil's own tools against him? That crap don't work. Like when people say burn sage, how's smoke gonna protect you from a demon? How's salt gonna protect you from a demon? Like, it doesn't. Like, these are spiritual beings. They don't care about smoke. They don't care about salt. They don't care about spells. That's one of the other demon friends made up and gave to a witch, that you learned from a witch, that they learned from a witch, that's been passed down, that you saw on social media. Whatever. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's called Jesus Christ. You call on Jesus Christ. You don't call on no. You don't call on other demons to fight demons. You don't lay salt. You don't freaking lay smoke around the house. Alright, continue. That's ridiculous, man. So, this is titled Intriguing Experience Last Night. Start from the top. Last night was my supposed break. I was going to bed, closing my eyes, listening to mantras or a mantra flush. So, the reason they're listening to a flush is because they have problems in their head. The subliminal they listened to before they came to the flush either made them depressed, hear things, see things. Multiple personality disorders come along with listening to subliminals. A lot of strange afflictions from the devil come along listening to mantras, aka subliminals. And these people think, well, if I listen to a different subliminal, it's going to flush all that other mental problems. It's going to flush those mental problems I have that I got from listening to subliminals in the first place. Does that make sense? Why would another subliminal help fix what another subliminal did to you? It doesn't help fix. It doesn't help get rid of the demons in you. It doesn't help. I was listening to a mantra flush, not trying to shift or anything, and then I saw flashing white lights. So this right here is proof that mantra flushes or subliminal flushes do not work. They just make things worse. They just make things worse. Maybe for a day or two you might feel better. Then the devil comes back, rears his ugly head, and you're sick again. Let's continue. That's not too surprising since I see flashing lights whenever I try to shift. But 2 days ago, when I was on break from shifting as well. Anyway, I botched that sentence. But then when I started to drift off sleeping, I felt someone tap my left shoulder. That would be the spirit. And I felt someone move my left shoulder. That would be the spirit. When I tell you I felt something, I felt something. They actually felt something. They were awake. They may have been trying to sleep with their eyes closed, but they were awake. So he was drifting off to sleep. That would be that state between awake and sleep. That's the state most shifters use to try to shift. So when you start to feel sleepy, these cuckoo people, they throw on subliminals or mantras, and they start counting backwards, and they start visualizing, and they start chanting. And this is a great way to invite spirits in. All you're doing is contacting spirits. This is all you're doing. You're like one walking a Ouija board. You are a human Ouija board. Let's continue. I felt something tap. I wonder if people who do third eye, this is the same way they do it. Anyway, when I tell you I felt something, I immediately woke up. Well, you was already woke. You was in between a state of sleep and wokeness. So I opened my eyes. I ain't gonna say they woke up. I opened my eyes because I legitimately moved. I'm not sure if I just twitched or anything, but I feel like it's different because I didn't move. Something moved me. I also scripted that Uncle Orr from Atla, some cartoon place. Like these kids script, they want to go to some cartoon place. I also scripted that Uncle blah 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 will wake me up by tapping my left shoulder. I know I'm okay. Then he says I know I'm close. So he relates that experience to him being close or her being close to shifting realities. Right. They don't relate it to demonic oppression or possession. Okay. Which is stupid because they never shifted, but they're losing their minds and they're seeing stuff and hearing stuff and they're feeling stuff. Okay. Okay. Second part said when I did wake up from the shoulder movement, we talked about the shoulder movement. So when I did open my eyes from the shoulder movement, I was so confused and I was half awake and I legit didn't know what was happening. Confused, like confused like you didn't know where you were and who you are, or confused like you didn't know what tapped you. I was so sleepy, I thought about shifting symptoms, but I was too tired to even process and comprehend what had happened. I didn't remember what happened last night until later today, and when I did, the pieces fell into place. Anyone else had a similar experience? I'm pretty sure that you all had a similar experience. They all have the similar experiences. Right. Anything else I want to add to this? Anything else I want to add to this? Right. Reality shifting, aka psychotic shifting. Reality shifters, aka psychotic shifters. They're called psychotic shifters because you become psychotic more and more you practice this shifting stuff. More and more you do these methods, you become psychotic. You become just like the people who do third eye, who do lucid dreaming methods, who do out of body experiences, which you never go out of body. You never astral travel. You never leave your body. It's all a dream. It's all a hallucination or a dream. The hallucination is when you're awake, you see stuff. Not one person will shift, and not one person has. Not one person has. That's just no. Let me find their friends. Let me find their friends. And here go their little friends right here. Here go their little demon friends. This is what they see. This is what they see when they're in bed after they start counting and listening to mantras. This is what they see. And the devil comes in many shapes, sizes, and forms. Many shapes, sizes, and forms. The devil can use as many people as it likes to. Ignorant people who don't know what they're doing, the devil uses. For sure, the devil uses these ignorant people, for sure. Alright, I'm going to get up out of here. This is my awkward occurrence or awkward entertainment, and I will see you in the next video.